First up, a vehicle that is fast becoming an icon of the American land forces.
The Humvee M1114. Manufacturer, AM General. Power plant, General Motors 190 horsepower diesel engine. Maximum speed, 78 miles per hour. Carrying capacity, driver and 3 troops. Armor, classified. Armament, 1.50 caliber machine gun. Range, 275 miles.
When, in the late 1970s, a call went out from the U.S. military to develop a vehicle to replace the much-loved and ubiquitous Jeep, the winning design had to be exceptional.
The Jeep was a general-purpose vehicle. You could drive around in it, and you could move stuff around in it. But the platform was old, and the U.S. Armed Forces decided it needed something new. And they did a study, and they thought about what they really needed in a quarter-ton truck.
And the answer to that need came when in 1980, AM General revealed their high-mobility, multi-purpose wheeled vehicle, or Humvee for short. The U.S. military were impressed, and orders for 60,000 vehicles were granted. And in 1985, the Humvee went into service. But along the way, the world had changed, and along with it, so did the Humvee. It now came in over 12 different configurations, from armored carrier to special operations vehicle, from missile platform to recoilless rifle vehicle, from ambulance to reconnaissance unit. But was the Humvee being stretched too far? Questions were being asked of it.
The Humvee, like its parallel vehicles in other militaries, was designed for peacetime or post-conflict peaceful stability operations, not for an insurgency. For a 360-degree war of the cities, of insurgents, we've now decided that everything has to be armored, and the Humvee is struggling to react to that reality.
Despite this, with a low center of gravity that can take it over most terrain and a top speed of 78 miles per hour, this tough little vehicle is still capable of carrying its load of 1 crew and 3 troops over a range of 275 miles and has seen stellar service in Somalia, Iraq, and Afghanistan. Criticized by some for their vulnerability, the sheer usefulness of the Humvee has led to their being used in situations which actually call for much more heavily armed and armored vehicles.
I'm worried about its survivability. It's being forced into roles that it wasn't designed for. It was basically an end of the 20th century Jeep. It's now being classed as something else, but if you're going to use it for warfighting roles, you've got to put a lot of armor on the sides, on the roof, particularly on the belly for mines.
The Humvee has earned its worldwide reputation for being a tough fighter, and with over 160,000 being built and sold to over 36 countries, it scores high on our production rating. Innovation is also good. Because of its shortcoming in action, its service length lets it down, as does its mobility rating and carrying capability. But the Humvee is certainly good enough to get into 10th place in our top 10 infantry fighting vehicle list.